Hey, morning, evening, afternoon. I don't know what time of day it is. My body clock's all over the shop. I'm sat in an airport in Paris waiting for a connecting flight to get home. Everyone thinks Paris. Oh, you're in Paris. Oh, why have you been up the Eiffel Tower? No, I've sat in an airport for half an hour before I get my plane, so it's not really very exciting. I wanted to do a quick video just to dispel some myths about money. It's one of those kind of taboo subjects like, shh, don't talk about money, it is dangerous, your head may fall off. But money, there's so many, like I say, misconceptions around it, like money is the root of all evil, rich people are a-holes, you should only have what's enough because otherwise you're being greedy. I disagree with all those. Like the network of people I've been in this weekend, been in Miami for a conference, Grant Cardone's 10X, which is brilliant. There's so many ace people there. Yes, some rich people are going to be a-holes, but I've met a load of broke people who are a-holes as well. It's just like across the board. Getting rich doesn't automatically make you a complete turd. It's what you do with the money. I think that makes you a complete buffoon. Good word, buffoon. I should use that more often. But like, money is the root of all evil. I don't think it is. It's like money is not evil. How could money be evil? Money is a piece of paper. Like if I get some money. Right, here's a tenner. Hello, tenner. Are you evil? Didn't say anything. Why? Because it's a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper with your mindset attached to it. So what do you think that money is? Is it £10? Is it a meal out? Is it half a meal out? Is it a drink in London? Is it something you can give to somebody else? Or is it just a piece of paper that can get you stuff? It's what you think of it that you attach to it. So I don't think money is the root of all evil at all. It's just a piece of paper. There's not a scarcity. There is abundance out there in the world. Same with anything else. You can get whatever you want as long as you believe you can actually get it. It's not suddenly going to be rare. It's just whether you can get your hands on it, and your mindset determines a lot of this as well. But it's like money is the root of all evil. No, people are the root of all evil. Yes, people want more money, but if you're rich, it doesn't make you a bad person. Like I say, like poor people will kill people for money. Yes, they'll kill people because someone like looked at their girlfriend as well. Or it's crazy just to attach that kind of mindset to it. Another great one as well is, money can't buy you happiness. That's just a way of justifying how much money that you've got. Again, I disagree. When I've got money, I'm a lot happier than when I haven't got any more money. Plus, you can do more things when you have money to make you happier. It's that mindset of what you actually attach to things that kind of determines your mindset as well. Another thing is like it's what they say money can't buy you happiness. I've got more money now than I ever have, and I'm happier now than I ever have been. That doesn't mean to say that if I had no money I wouldn't be happy. But again, it's all down to that mindset. It's what you believe you can do with that money, or why you should have that money. I reckon if I got £1 million in the bank, I'm going to be a lot happier than having £2 in the bank, because it buys you, not necessarily happiness, but it buys you security. How many times have you had a row with your other half and stuff over money because you haven't got enough, or you want different things with your money? I'll tell you one thing that does make me happy is being able to give it away. So I put aside a certain amount of percentage-wise of money that I can give to charities. Like this weekend, there's a little girl on stage. There's a little girl on stage in a wheelchair. She's crippled. She needed money to kind of change her house. And the guy whose seminar it was, Grant Cardone, pulled her up on stage. The little girl was only young. She was only about 10, but she had so much wisdom too already. It was like, I've got a couple of quid in the bank. I'm going to give it to her cause so she can change her house. That made me feel happy. I think one of the things is that makes me happy is not necessarily having £1 million in the bank, but it's the ability to be able to do what I want when I want. So if I want to be able to give away the money to people, or for causes, or for charities, that makes me happy. Another great one is like, you should just be happy with what you've got. Why? If that's true, again, that's just another way of justifying how much money you've got. if you should be happy with what you got, then why do people always strive to get a bigger house? They buy a new car, they go shopping in Sainsbury's in the posh food section. Why, when you could go to Lidl and buy a bell pepper? I don't know. I think again it's a mindset of justifying why you've got so much money to other people. Like, I'm going to put it out there now. I want to be rich. I want to have £1 million in the bank. I want to have £10 million in the bank. But I met a guy this weekend. He was speaking on stage. His company did $1.5 billion in sales last year. That's ridiculous. A guy called Jack and Tell. They call him JJ. And I met him afterwards and I was having a conversation with him, kind of 5 or 10 minutes. And he was a really sound guy, just really kind of down to earth. If you didn't know he did $1.5 billion in sales, you would never know it. It's just an ordinary guy. Just give me some tips on business. I was like, this guy's sound. Like, I met Grant Cardone and had a one-on-one, which is kind of cool. I've been reading his books and finding stuff on YouTube for ages. And the persona that he does on camera was very different to off camera. He was sound. He's so genuine. He's so down to earth. Kind of looked at all the things that I wanted to do, and he's just so willing to give his time, which was ace. I know JT Fox I spent some time with as well. Like, people go, oh, he's really arrogant and he's horrible. He's not, man. He's really sound. And these people give away millions of dollars, pounds, euros, whatever you want to call it, but they give away millions. Why? Because they can. I want to get rich so I can give it to the causes that I see that are worthy of it as well. So should you be happy with what you've got? Yes. But I want to do more, I want to be more, I want to be able to give more away. I've said to a few people now, I want to be a millionaire, and I'll probably just end up giving most of it away. Don't just be satisfied with who you are now. Well, you can be if you want to. Personally, I don't want to. I want to go, do more, to be more. I don't just want a job. I just don't want to live by having a paycheck month to month. That, to me, gives that mindset of scarcity and also almost fear. Like, what happens if it runs out? Let's say you've got a job, a job, you're just over broke. You go, I've been there, I've done that for years and years, till I changed my mindset when I was kind of in mid-30s of, I want a life of abundance. I don't just want to like panic from going, well, I've earned £2,000 this month and then my bills come to 1,900, so I've got 100 quid left, and then, oh my God, I've spent it in the first weekend, and what am I going to do now? I want to be able to have choices. I think money gives you a choice of what you want to do, and if you want to be an a-hole, then you're going to be an a-hole anyway. Just don't be it. It's society's trap of you go to school, they never teach you about money in schools. How wrong is that? They teach you how to read and write and how to blow things up with a Bunsen burner, but they never tell you what to do with your money. It's so wrong. And it wasn't, again, until I learned how to do things with money. Money's a tool. It's like hammer is a tool. You can go and smash someone's head in with a hammer if you want to. It doesn't make hammers evil. Just like money, you can do evil things with money, or you can buy hammers to cave people's heads in. Don't do that, by the way. That's a really bad thing to do. But society's trap is you go to school, you go to either college or you get into a job, and then you're encouraged to buy stuff from there. So you buy a car, then you buy a house, then all of a sudden you've got payments that you need to make every month, and you get yourself in bad debt. Getting into debt isn't bad as long as you do good things with it. Like, you can buy houses with credit cards if you know how to, or you can buy educational things. I've done this as well. I've bought educational things, but I've had to use credit cards. Why? Because I haven't got the money, but the money that I spend on self-education comes back tenfold. Anyway, society's trap. So you go to school, you get a job, you buy a house, and then you're stuck paying that bill. Don't get stuck into being confined just to one thing. Invest in your education. I cannot stress this strongly enough. Ever since I have, my money's just gone up and up and up and up, and then I've been able to help more and do more. I've been reading a booklet. I haven't got time. There's a booklet by Grant Cardone. He's giving it away. So if you go to www.millionairebooklet.com, he's giving it away for free. It said to me in the session I had with him yesterday, that's the best thing he's ever wrote. So go and get it. Anyway, I need to go and catch a plane. I've been rambling on for nearly 10 minutes, which is crazy. I thought this was going to be like a 2-minute video, and I've gone rant. Money's not evil. Money's a tool. If you use it wisely, you can do great things with it. Anyway, have yourself an amazing day, and I'll come back to the UK, which I'm so excited about. Anyway, see you all soon. Bye.